Good morning everyone. Welcome back to our video series Game Development is in Unity. Yesterday we discussed the development process of the games, that is the first stage, that is the pre-production. So yesterday we saw that pre-production is mainly the planning for the what you want to develop. Okay, so when you want to develop a game, I told you that it is very important that where the proper planning is required. And pre-production is all about the planning stage. Today we are going to discuss about the production stage, which is the actual development stage of the game. So after the GDD is frozen and all the plans are approved by the publishers or the management team of the company, then the next stage is the actual development of the games. So in this stage there are different departments come together, that is the production team, then the designing team, testing team, then sound effects, sound engineering team. So a lot of departments come together to develop this game. Okay, so what the designers do? The designers actually create the assets that is required for the game. That is the graphics or the user interface, then the 3D models that is required for the game, then the animations that is required for the characters of the that is there in the game. So these are the job of the designers, where they create the user interface elements, which will be mainly 2D assets. Then they have the 3D assets like the 3D models and 3D animations. A lot of things come in that department. So there will be in the graphic team, there will be a graphics head, okay, and he will be taking care of all these work of the graphics team. Then the another department is the programming department. The programming department, they consist of the programmers. So in very big companies, there can be these programmers. The different types of programmers could be there, like the level programmers or the physics programmers. So there could be the different types of programmers. So some programmers may be writing the artificial intelligence. But if it is a small company, okay, or a medium level company, maybe one or two developers or programmers will be doing all the programming part. Okay. So that is the programming department. So they will be writing the programs. So which language they are going to write these programs, that depends on the engine they are going to use. Okay, if they are using the Unity, then they will be writing in C#. If they are using Unreal, then they will be writing the code in C++. Okay, therefore they are developing HTML game, then they will be writing the code in HTML5 and JavaScript. So depending on the project or the engine they are using, or the platform for which the game is being developed, the game programming language they are writing the code will be different. Okay. But like I said yesterday, they they have to deliver the final game to the testers. That this is the duty of the programmers. They are going to deliver the final this product to the testers for testing. So, but for delivering the final output, the final product, they need the original graphics, okay, or original animations. But they cannot wait for the the designers to give them all the original assets, like all the characters, player, or the environment, or the user interface. They cannot wait till they get all these original assets. It may take like 1 or 2 months. So we cannot sit idle. The programmers cannot sit idle till that time. So what they do, like I said yesterday, they will be writing the code using the dummy object like a circle, pyramid, or a sphere, or square. Like these primitive shapes are used to write the code. And when the developers get the original assets, they just replace these dummy assets with the original assets. That is how the developers, the programmers do the programming. So that is the programming department. So we saw what is the design department, then or the graphic department, or the programming department. So next important department is the testing department. Okay, so what is the testing department? So these are the department. They have all these testers who test the game, how this is shaped up. Okay, so their main duty is to find the bugs in that game. Okay, these you may ask that why the developers cannot do that, programmers cannot do that, why there is a separate department for testing and finding the bugs. Okay, so I tell you, as a programmer, I am a programmer. So the mindset of programmer is like after doing all these programming work, and after completing the game, so when we test that as a developer, so we know how to play the game, or we try to play the game so that there will be very minimum bugs, so to make the bugs as less as possible. Okay, because if there is a bug, then we only have to resolve those bugs. Okay, so that is the mindset, you can say, that as a programmer we will not be testing in that extensively to find the bugs. We are more careful in playing the game so that the game will not crash, or there will not be any very complicated bugs and also. But the testers are not like that. Testers, their job is to find as many bugs as possible in your game. Okay, so that is their mindset, to find how many bugs they can find. That is that is better for their career also. So they will try to find as many bugs as possible, and their job is to check whether the game is getting played, or a game is shaped up the way that is there in the documents, or the way they have agreed. And they will check everything, whether everything is done according to the plan. Okay, so that is whether the developers has deviated from the plan. Okay, so they will check that. And they also test the game as a user's perspective, okay, as a player's perspective, and how much interesting is this to play the game. Okay, and if there is any crashes, or whether there is any levels which are too difficult to complete, or are there any these levels which are too easy to complete. So they check all these things. So the main thing that the main component or factor that is in the which decides the success or the failure of the game is the user experience. Okay, so how much interest that user gets from that game, how much that addictivity is there for that game, how much time that the user wants to come back to the game and play. So these things decides the success or failure of the game. So just imagine that if a level is very easy to complete, then what will happen? This after when if he can advance through the levels without any difficulties, then after that he will get bored because he is not getting challenged. Okay, so in that case he will be very bored and he will stop playing the game. Okay. Same way, what will happen if a level is too complicated, okay, and the user cannot complete that level. Then what happens after sometimes he gets frustrated because he is not able to win that or complete that level and go advance to the next level. Then at that time also he will stop playing that game and he will not come back and play the game. So in both the cases the game will be a failure. Okay, so the testers has to make sure that these levels are not too easy or too difficult to complete. Okay, so then only the game can maintain the interest level for the users. So testers' job is to not only to check whether there is any bugs or crashes in that game, but they also have to make sure that the user is getting the real experience of playing the game, or their interest level is very high while playing the game. Okay. So these are the three main departments in the production stage. One is the programmers, then there we have the designers, then the testers. So then there are other departments also, like audio department or video department. So these are the different departments. Okay, but these how many departments or separate departments are there for one game, that depends on the company. Okay, so that is the strength of the company. Like if it is a very big company like Ubisoft or EA Sports, like such a big companies, they have the separate departments for each and every these departments. Okay, so that is sound, then artificial intelligence or programming, designing, testing, and the video department. Everything they are having the separate departments. But if it is a small studio or a small gaming company, then there will not be that much departments. So programmers will be handling all the artificial intelligence and the physics, everything the programmers will be handling, and the graphic, this 2D graphics and animations will be handling the graphics team. Okay, so and the testers will be handling the testing departments. Maybe there will not be testers full time also. So in some companies the testers are there for only for part time when they are required after the completion of the game. So these things depends on these factors. Okay, what is the strength of that company and how much time is there available for completing this game. So these things are dependent on the strength of that company. Okay, so these are the departments that work in the production team. Okay, so production level, production stage. So yesterday, like in the previous video, we discussed about the pre-production, and today we discussed about the post-production. Then in the next video, we will discuss about the this video we discussed about production, and in the next video we will be discussing more about the post-production. Okay, so these are the three main stages, that is the pre-production, production and post-production. So in the next video we will be discussing about the post-production. So I hope you got an idea of the production of game development, and I will be explaining more about the production and the role of the each and every department or these members of the production team in the coming videos. So please subscribe the videos and share it as much as possible, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.